You ready? Okay, let's go.
Hi, I'm George.
And I'm Donna.
And we serve on the Connections team.
I had been all over the country and I found myself back in Bloomingdale, and it wasn't what I expected, but it's what I needed. And it's there that I met my boss, and he invited me to mission, and I'm like, no. And he invited me a couple of times, and finally I said yes. So I started going, and I remember asking George, and he was like, no thanks. And he wasn't ready to go. And I wasn't stressed about it because I figured it wasn't on me to have him come. But then he did.
I said, okay, I'll try it out. For a number of years, we went together. Early on, I was the guy who was parking so I can be the first one out of the lot and sitting in the back so I can beat all the crowd out. And, my heart wasn't in it at the start. And eventually, I listened and I learned and got to the point where it was something that I actually wanted to do.
Well, I started on a team because I didn't know where I wanted to serve, but I wanted to do something. And really, I was just still learning and really just eager to be a part of mission and a part of my faith journey instead of being an observer. And one way to do that was just to get more involved. And this was an easy bridge. I was like, okay, well, all I have to do is just donate some of my time, which I thought, that's how I thought it was. It's like my time, I'm doing this thing, when actually I got it all back a millionfold. But it was a personal challenge because I identify as being an introvert. And that was really starting to cripple me. What better way to get over it than to be on Connections, where I can talk to people. And I thought I just needed to do reps in a different space with that. Like, I know how to be with people. I know how to say hi. And that was a really easy way to get in to kind of leverage the skills I had and still be a part of it. But it was low stress, and it actually made it easier to approach people when I wasn't volunteering.
Yeah, and I would watch you do your connections and your prayer team, and I would think, man, that's like the last thing I would ever want to do. I don't mean to break so bad on it, but that's where my head was at then. And what happened with me was Donna had mentioned to me that it might be a good idea for me to take the Alpha class, and I was like, well, I couldn't have an answer. I didn't have an answer. Why not this time? So I said, okay, sign me up, like 3 days before the thing started, and started to enjoy it. And I went through a conversion, and I got baptized, and then, full of the Holy Spirit, I decided that, what better way to try to spread that Holy Spirit is to join the Connections team and become a greeter, and that's what I did.
Being on the Connections team, that group and our team, it has created the touch point for being in here. Instead of having it be this big, it's just a smaller community to build off of.